Dr. Taylor. I'm the on-call psychiatrist for this afternoon. I got a call this morning from your family doctor because I think you went to see him this morning along with your mum, and I gather that things have been a little bit difficult for you. You had some rather distressing experiences. So I think your doctor thought it might be helpful for us to have a bit of a discussion about that to see if I could help. Would that be all right with you?
No, it's fine.
Would it be all right, Andy, for you to tell me a little bit about what's been going on?
Well, you're going to think it sounds stupid, but my housemates are working for MI5.
Right.
And they're doing stuff to my brain.
Okay.
They're out to get me.
Okay. That must be very difficult for you.
Yeah.
How long has this been going on for, Andy?
About 2 months.
Right. And how did you first work out that this is what was happening?
I came home one time and they'd moved the TV to the other side of the room,
Right.
and I knew then.
And what was it that you knew at that moment?
That they were for MI5.
Right. Okay. Okay. So it's been going on a couple of months.
Yeah, this new lecturer started at uni, and he works for MI5.
Right.
And he basically drafted my housemates in, turned them against me.
Okay. Okay. Now, I've noticed a couple of times while we've been talking that you've sort of looked round you into the room as if you're checking for something. Could I ask you what's happening at those times?
Oh, I can hear him talking.
Right. Who is it you can hear?
My housemates.
Right. So that you recognise it as their voices?
Yeah, I can hear them all the time.
Right. How many voices can you hear, Andy?
3. There's 3 of them.
Okay. And do they sound real, like my voice sounds talking to you now?
Yeah, it's odd. It's like I can hear them when they're not here.
Right.
And
so what they're not, when they're not in the house with you?
Yeah, it's like they're in the other room or something.
Okay. Okay. And can you hear what they're actually saying?
Yeah, they're talking about me.
Right. Okay.
They're always talking about me.
Okay.
They're always commenting on everything I'm doing.
Right. Can you give me an example of what they would say?
Well, like if I'm packing my bag to go to uni or something, they'll comment on that, like he's left the house now.
Okay. Okay.
You know.
Anything else? Do they ever talk to each other, perhaps about you?
Yeah, that's what they do. I mean, and now they know.
You will need to review these videos. Psychopath detectives of Bankstown are serial killers. Corruption in Australia police has never been Nobel. And antisocial personality disorder, sociopath, psychopath, and committing and doing crime.
So I felt with Neptune. I should push you or push you.
So when you watch these videos, you will have an idea about what happened. Was the police since 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 16, 17, and then after the malicious persecution case was dismissed, the police kept following me even in the shopping centers while I have coffee, and they made another. They persist on me, even if in 2019 they arrest me again. So in 2019, I was just having my coffee. They came to me with the security and they give me they showed me a ban notice. They say you banned from March 2019 to March 2020, and there is no my sign and no sign for the security officer, and it was clear that this ban was freshly made on the 9th of January. So I posted this on my Facebook account at 4:15 p.m. Police put me under arrest, and I posted the ban notice, which they bought a phone number which wasn't to me, to show that I gave him intentionally in this day a different phone number. So I found him and it in the ban notice, which shows that it's freshly made. It's not from March to March. So when they come to me, they say you are even if you ban me from the shopping and you find me in the shopping, you just ask me to leave. You don't arrest me. But because the system is rubbish, so they made another ban notice at 4:20 p.m. So by posting on the 4:15 a false ban notice, makes this ban notice which made after 5 minutes from posting this on Facebook can't be used, because the person who put me under arrest or detained me because of ban notice, he know it is false. He made it on purpose to abuse me, to harass me. He can't just come after 5 minutes when I say it's fabricated. Okay, we'll make a new one. So why you detained me? Why you ban me? They say that you take something from Maya. They searched me, which was also illegal. They searched me, they found nothing with me. So what was stolen from Maya? I was just walking through Maya every day to go to have my coffee in Emporium Cafe and spray perfumes. There was a psychopath girl work in Maya. Her name was Amanda. A psychopath will act like he loves you, or even a slave for you, to make you attached to him or her, and then he punish you. I was just, she was working in a perfume section, and when she see me, hi. And when she find me going to Emporium Cafe, she come to sit close to me. You know, at my table here, she sit before I arrive. And I was just ignoring her until one day I'm spraying perfume and going. She say, so I went to her friend. I say, please, don't say hi and don't say off. Just ignore me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I have got enough from the psychopath here in Australia. Georgia Fox is a psychopath. The detective is a psychopath. The commander was a psychopath. Here is Amanda is a psychopath. Psychopath is a person who as I said, he will make you feel that he's an angel. He is your guardian angel. He will give you everything you ask. He will give you money. He will give you love. He will give you passion. He will give you everything you need. So that he want to see you suffering when he leave you. It's not because he love you. He makes this in to punish you by taking all those advantages. That's psychopath. And I have a friend, his name is Hani. He has a severe antisocial personality disorder. Antisocial personality disorder means psychopath, sociopath. A psychopath is a person born a psychopath. Born like this. Sociopath is someone is traumatized, many traumas turned him into a sociopath. The result is malicious personalities. So also, because I'm a pharmacist, I used to study psychology in Egypt and even in here to understand what is happening to me from these rubbish people. There are malicious persons. They're extremely toxic. So the police now arrest me. When I posted this, I told him, you can't ban me now. That's wrong. If you just come to me and say, we will ban you, I will accept. But you detained me and you showed a false ban notice, which I just posted on Facebook, and I have an evidence it's false. The police block my Facebook account, which I posted on this. Before we go to court, he blocked this account, which was sharif.said.562@facebook.com. The account has been blocked, and they sent to me, Dr. Kale, I first met Sharif in 2019. So the police now deleted this, and why they ban me? The judge will ask. They will say he was stealing from Meyer. Okay, you searched him and you was using your camera was in use. There was nothing stolen in his possession. So why still ban him? What? Amanda, she's a psychopath. Georgia. Another Georgia Fox. You review my videos, antisocial personality disorder and committing crime, you will understand how Georgia Fox is a sociopath or a psychopath. Hey, where are you going? She come to kiss me and I'm going to the Mosul station. How are you? How old are you? You have Facebook? It's not because she want to be a friend. She want you to think, the person to think that she's an angel or she's a devil. So the police send them to me. Okay? He expressed delusional ideas in regard to the gods and the Egyptian gods. And I will refer to you to go to my previous videos on the YouTube to see that it is not a delusion. It is not a delusional person will say he hears things, he sees things, he touches things, but we will never give you any evidence for what he hear or what he watch or what he touch. So you can say that everyone believe in a God is a delusional. But this is not what I told the doctor. I didn't talk about any delusion. I just told him, and before they blocked the Facebook account, I asked him to go to the post, which posted on the 28th of November 2014, and to check it with the assistance of any Arabic interpreter can assist him to understand what I'm saying. So if he went to this post was on the 28th of November 2014. So if you go to the Facebook account of your blog, you'll find this post, this text. And I asked him to contact someone who interpret Arabic so he can understand what I'm saying. He was just asking me, what are you working on? I say, I'm working on this text. So spending time. He was asking, what you're doing on the coffee while you're having a coffee. I say, I'm working on this. A delusional person will never be able to make a text like this. سبح اسمه الأعلى نجوما للسماء صابئة مجوسة رافعا بالقائمين ذكرا سافلهم جليسا ومن طقس أولاه عبد رب أخراه يوسى مقامة المحسنين دار لا حار روحها ولا قريسا وما أوحيناه مؤمنا بالموت يحيى كافرا عمي أبصرت نوره تدليسا ناصية ما يموت روحها حي بالعذاب كافر اعتلاها رصيصا تنزيل حق للورى ما ورى حفظا بالأرض أحد رفعت له السماء خميسا. To the end of the verses. So a delusional person or a schizophrenic may have the ability to write, but it will need a very high IQ to show a line like this inside the same text if he intentionally prepared the text. And plus this, I showed also in a video it shows the profile. The verses has been made to show like a profile, a side profile. You got it? You'll find the eye in the same. On the text there is an eye, and here if you look here you find ناصية in the verse 6 ناصية ما يموت روحها حي بالعذاب كافر اعتلاها رصيص. الناصية is here, this is الناصية, this point. So you will find the forehead, it comes, it's ناصية ما يموت روحها حي بالعذاب كافر اعتلاها رصيص. So if I made this to have a resemblance and put some point to make it my profile, it's a very very high IQ. And to put here ناصية ما يموت روحها, which means the body will die but the spirit, the soul is never to die, eternal. ما يموت روحها حي بالعذاب كافر. The disbeliever or the challenger is live forever in a hell. حي بالعذاب كافر اعتلاها رصيص. The warning. So what kind of intelligence could make this? And you found in the same, the text, you find the I in the number 9, and you find also and I told you I will make another video to show that there is a small detail shows that this text made to be my profile. This is my profile. So this is a characteristic like so there are some details which I'll explain later to show that and if I work on this on outside the post which I referred the doctor to review, it will be very 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 hard. But to make it arrange automatically by just pressing post Then after pressing the post, all these arrangements happen. So you have a problem, doctor, to tell me who. If you say coincidence, I have no any problem with you. It's a coincidence, no problem. It's your choice. But there is a line. The line shows the God, the Holy Trinity, and there are three and the one. Three Trinity and one is Amun. And there is another line for the devil, the black line, and there is a third line for the resurrection, for the he crucified, and on the third day he appeared perfectly. So many coincidences make you, as an intelligent psychiatrist, in a problem to solve these things. But because the police is committing a crime, they advised the doctor to do a crime. He mentioned to me in the past he also started shoplifting. Here is Dr. Kale. Bankstown mental health. He started shoplifting. So is it logical that the doctor who is treating you, and I haven't asked it for a mental assistant. It's by force. If I refuse, I will be arrested. The police has the power to arrest people, and they put, even for our genius, they can put you in a mental institution until they steal your mind because you're not white. Very serious. And there is a movie like this. Angelina Jolie is when they wanted to give her a son, which is not her son, and they put her in a mental facility until they found her son. After they put her in mental facility because she refused to accept another son. Anyway, commented antipsychotic, 10 milligram. Aripiprazole, Abilify. I also making this video to refer to the Abilify and the dangers from using Abilify. Abilify is in many forms. If you have PTSD or depression, we can use this in very limited cases. We give maximum 1 milligram or 2 milligram Abilify, 1 milligram to assist with untreatable depression, and it is not advisable. Then for schizophrenia, we use this 10 milligram to 15 milligram for schizophrenia. For bipolar, from 15 to 30 milligram. I showed you a part of the psychosis interview. The psychosis he was referring to in MI6, always a schizophrenic. He had the worry that the intelligence running after him, and he is obsessed with this idea. And I know a friend here, Hani, is a psychopath. He showed me, and he has another friend called Qabal Mustafa. He has psychosis. He was believing that his mom is putting poison for him to poison him. He has psychosis. So I was sure that I don't have psychosis, because I have never told the doctor someone is poisoning me, or the intelligence service are following me, or anything like this. I have never told them I'm hearing or touching or talking to something they can't see. So if you watch the interview of psychosis and you watch any interview of me, any video of me, you'll find I'm using reason in any video. Reasonable. I'm not, even talking or asking you to believe in the Egyptian gods just to have faith or to believe something. I'm giving you evidences. I'm giving you reasons. I'm giving you questions to answer. That's it. But I'm not living in a delusion. If I'm working in a project to make a religion, and when I told this guy, I told him I'm making a religion, not even receiving a religion, because I know how he think. If I told him that there is a God and this God got contact with people, he will say schizophrenia. But why you don't tell the Jews that Moses, there is nothing called Moses, and the Red Sea has never been split? Why don't read the Jew? Give antipsychotic to the Jew. I don't believe in Moses, and he split the sea. It's rubbish. But when I'm talking to you, I'm not telling you that I split the moon or I split the sea. I'm showing you the verses. You tell me how it could be arranged automatically. Coincidence? Thank you. Finish. Coincidence. That's it. End the story. But if a coincidence happen, you will give someone antipsychotics because of a coincidence. Finish. But I showed him also a video that racism is a serious matter in Australia. I showed him many challenging things. When they fail, they can't make an eye contact to me, or they change to another psychiatrist. They don't want to see. We will see now. Racism is a serious matter in Australia. John David. Racism is a serious matter in Australia. Disaster Aussie, 2019, March the 11th.
Facebook account interact. This is the 11th of March 2019, Monday, 9 p.m. My Facebook account has been disabled. Sharif said the first is to facebook.com, which shows we make a big victory. The pigs of the government, they failed to find answers for the miracles which we
They failed to find answers. So, disaster Aussie, and in the beginning of the video, today is the 11th of March 2019 at 9. You can see the emoji here. Disaster and Aussie. We'll see now Christchurch suspect. Christchurch suspect arrest. You look at the house, the home and the tree. You'll find the same house. The house and the emoji and the tree. The same colors. You find the same colors. Where the suspect got arrested. How? So I showed this to Kale. How? He sent me to another doctor, to Dr. Ahmed. I'm not challenging you, I'm just telling you. I'm working on some text to get a Nobel Prize. Just leave me alone. Even if you don't like, but you're fighting me. You're fighting Egypt. I don't know what is your fucking problem. I showed also in the video, in many videos, that it takes a very long time. It takes a very big effort and time to bring some portraits like this. I believe this is a profile of Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein. When you put it up to down, turn it into an apes. Forehead of man, an ape, Einstein. So this is the same text, the same marks up to down, and the lines which draw this are very serious lines, very strict, very sharp sentences to bring this. أما أنه القدوس إبليس تفطر لذكره شموسا عبوسا في أولاه عدل عن ولد في ثلاث دما صليبا على. These sharp sentences express the false prophet which rejected the Son in the Holy Trinity, and then continues to show the descriptions of this crucified God, and at the end we find the pyramids, the Sphinx, the god Horus, and the cat god Bastet, and the war evolution theory. So I believe that giving Abilify was a crime committed by police, and the more evidence is Woolworth Group, anti-discrimination. They answer for anti-discrimination. Here it is. his signature. Tony Corolli, store manager Chester Hill, Walworth. Tony Corolli is saying that Mr. David legal name is Sharif Al-Ahel, and he said that I told them that I raped many individuals. He has raped, sexual assault, multiple individuals. So, Dr. Kale saying that I start shoplifting, rape. So sounds like the person who give the direction is the same person, the work in police, Bawa, in South Wales Police. This is was October, because on August this year I posted that there are rapists in Bankstown Police. Rapists in Bankstown Police. Rapists in Detective Police, August 16th. Then Corolli is saying that he raped many individuals. Has raped many individuals, multiple individuals. So the best solution is the police is to pay me my times in jail and to cover the traumatic events which happened to me and to be humans. But as I'm showing in my videos that the police is committing a crime, following a crime. When you say I'm shoplifting and Wolves Group, they say that I told them I raped many individuals to make this, to assist a police, a dirty police. And also a dirty psychiatrist is giving a genius antipsychotics to turn him into a nut. They're very serious. Yes, police crimes. So when you say Corolli that I raped people, I told you that I raped, you lie. When you say her name is Layla, not Kayla, you lie because her name was clear on the record. So when you lie, I don't blame you. I will feed the cats because you are a fucking liar, and I know the courts will never give me compensation from you. You are rubbish. You are a criminal. So don't think you are a hero by assisting a dirty police officer. I'm not a thief. I'm not taking anything. But when you say that someone is taking, he will take. But because he's not a thief, he will take cat food. Cats shows empathy and love. You Trolli and your staff and the other psychopaths has never showed such kind of empathy. When I show you a piece of paper shows that I have been to jail because write name on Facebook, which we don't know which name, and I can't find any kind of empathy in your eyes, that you're rubbish. The cat is better than you. And when you lie, you say, I told you that I rap people. It's illogical, يا ابن الكلب. Because a rapist told you to say that you are a rubbish. You are a rubbish. And anyone assists you in Wolves Group, I'm telling you in Wolves Group, one day you will pay, as Hani told you, I will make you sell your underwears to compensate me. If the police shot me because of you, and are kept alive after shooting me because of your madness and your persistence, despite of warning you of the police crime, that you attack me and you think you are a hero and you lie and say you are a rapist, and I told you that I raped an individual and this will be proven false and that you lie intentionally to commit harm to me, and if I got shot and I'm still alive, I will make you sell your underwear to compensate me. And this day is coming. This day is coming. When I told them that I will show it to you again. Racism in Australia. Go to this channel, John David. John David, what you say, Mr. David? John David. So, how it's... See? Racism is a serious matter in Australia.
Actual
And
activity
March to the 11th. Again.
This is 11th of March 2019, Monday, 9 p.m.
Monday. So the attack was the next Friday. Christchurch mass shooting was after 2-3 days. Christchurch mass shooting. So racism in Australia is a very serious matter. He was a racist. On the 15th of March. Okay? And it's very clear. I say Uzi, disaster, and Uzi. He was an Uzi person which committed the disaster. So this, don't listen to Kale. Kale will never assist you. There could be things you can't see, invisible. There is a God. Will follow you. If you fail to explain this, that means you could fail. Watching this, in future, you will know that there will be many researches that even a God can watch your thoughts. Your thoughts. It will be proven in future that thoughts could be watched. Not schizophrenia now. I know the difference. Inception. Watch the Inception movie. Inception movie. It's like for fun, but in future it will be proven that your thoughts can be watched. But I'm not talking about this from the point of view of schizophrenia, and if I6 is watching, and I don't waste any time to think that this watching. I don't care if I'm not doing anything wrong. Watch my dick. If you ask me to show my dick and you will not cut the video, or you will not delete the video, or you stop the channel, I'll show you my dick right now, straight away. I don't care. I have nothing to hide. I don't care. Watch. So I'm on the other side from schizophrenia. Schizophrenic is always paranoid. I think you watch. I don't care. Watch. Okay, but I just showed now that the Abilify 20, which prescribed by the Khara, it started with 10, and then you review the last video, it's increased to 20. 20 is giving not even to the schizophrenic, to the bipolar. So we have a problem. We have a problem. We have a crime is being committed here. And as I refer, because they're committing a crime, Bankstown is used, the doctor is not clear. This can't be used in court as an evidence because, see, which doctor is there, you know, and every time they change me for another doctor, so we can't catch the tail. You see the last prescription, 28th of October. The prescription made while I wasn't not in my presence. He met me in November, last week, but he made this. See, it's not Bankstown, Canterbury, Bankstown. Which doctor? So if which doctor prescribed this? You can't know, because this in Canterbury and this in Bankstown. So which doctor prescribed this? So you can't use any this for legal action in court. Why? You acting like this? So you know you're doing a crime. Why you don't just compensate me for my crime and I leave? You leave me alone and I leave you alone and everyone start his life. Finish. Peace, man, peace. Why? I'll make another videos in Abilify because it's very serious, you know. And please stay away from me. Don't harass me wherever I go. It's not because I'm psychotic or schizophrenic. Don't please don't harass me as much as you can. Just when you fuck away from me, it will be better. Until we make another video, until we find a solution, a humanitarian solution.